The American dream is here.
In the building. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm great.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
What's up, man?
I think the last time we saw each other, and what's funny is we share some of the same management.
Yeah, we do.
In Merck.
We do. Money Merck is what I call him.
Boy, I know you do call him Money Merck. I wish I had that nickname for you, Merck. My nickname for him is One Day Money Merck.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
day, Money.
One day.
Oh, man, that's horrible. You just got to you got to apply some pressure on him, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Put some pressure on
I
him.
try. I got to go to London to put pressure on him now that he moved.
Sometimes you just got to pull up.
But we share that, and then the last time we saw each other was on the Snoop video shoot.
Oh, wow.
For
that's what it was. Oh, yes, for Gangsta Love, right?
Gangsta Love.
Yeah.
I sat in a damn canoe with Snoop in that video.
You sat in a canoe. Everybody go look at it right now. Like, Felli Fel is literally in a canoe.
In a canoe?
Yeah, chilling.
Snoop was like, oh, we're going to get in this canoe. I'm like, what? And then I walked in this room, and there were these canoes, and that was part of the video.
It's part of the video. It was.
What was the name of the song? It was
Gangsta Love.
Gangsta Love.
Yeah.
Sing the hook, little part of it.
Gangsta love.
Gangsta love.
Yeah. Oh man. Whoa.
Bum,
You
bum.
sound good right there.
Bum, bum, bum. No auto-tune either.
No auto-tune.
There's one person in this room you don't want to hear sing, and it's Nasty Nora, my producer. She is absolutely terrible. The dream you can't do anything with her, trust me.
No? Okay. Dang.
I didn't know that you were born in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina?
Rockingham.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What's up? You got people out there?
Yeah, my Pops is from Charlotte.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pops is from Charlotte.
My dad is from.
Yep. Yep. I never knew that, and I was
Hold
reading
up, what year were you born? No, it's best.
Before you. Because I know. Wait, when's your birthday?
September 20th.
Okay, I'm September 3rd.
Oh, Virgo season.
Virgo season in the building.
That's what it is. I felt the energy. I knew it was something.
Dog, so you got I would say you have a new tell is it a new deal, or is this just a one-off? You're releasing
I think at this particular point in its one set career, like just saying deals just sounds young.
I know, right?
Like I think we leave deals to let the kids get the deals and
so what would you say? Where do you
I'm just in business.
You're just putting out projects.
Yeah, I'm just putting out projects. I'm just in business, you know. This last project Menage a Trois I did with my father, L.A. Reid, over at Hitco. He heard the record. I was actually working on it in Bahamas, and we happened to be in Bahamas at the same time. And he came over to the studio.
Just happened to be in the Bahamas, just chilling at the same time.
You know, just chilling. You know, that's what deals do. You know.
That's right.
No, he walked in, heard the record. He's like, "Oh man, I need to put this out." It's like, period. Like, give it to me. And that was the end kind of the conversation. Other than that, I was just gonna put it out anyway, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, had to.
So you call yourself the king of R&B, and
no, I didn't.
or people call you that. That's
Okay,
a nickname that
there
has
you
somehow
go.
become a part of the dream.
Yeah, I don't need. I don't need no nicknames.
The king of R&B, in my opinion, is very fitting for you because you've written so many hit records, especially within the R&B community.
Right.
Hence the fact the new pub deal you did. I mean, I guess it's considered a new pub deal. What, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
Boy, that was one of the biggest pub deals ever in the history of pub deals.
Yeah,
and
it was pretty okay.
It was pretty okay. It was pretty all right there. You know, we're not gonna name the exact number
on the spot like that, yo, big dog.
in the millies, but my God, can I hold something?
Of course.
Man.
Of course you can
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Long time coming and very well deserved.
Just literally trying to rewrite the game for all the ones that's coming behind me to understand like what publishing is and what it means to have ownership of your publishing and what you can do with it after that. You know, it's just like I know they come with those big checks. Y'all write y'all first hit. And I know it sounds crazy to say, you know what, I'd just rather own it. And, you know, get your pub administered, man. Like, just hold on to your publishing. That's a commodity.
It's like real estate.
It's like bacon.
You know what I'm saying? Don't share your bacon.
It's like orange juice. It's like, come on, man.
Do you remember the first hit that you had that was on the radio that made you just say, oh, shit?
Yeah, that was Umbrella. Yeah, I definitely remember that like yesterday. That's not even yeah, that was because Me Against the Music I did with Britney Spears and Madonna was on the radio as well. Like, and it was definitely mad successful, and I was really happy about it. And I guess and at that time that was the biggest record I had in my young career. So when Umbrella came out, like it was a mega hit. So that was a whole different bag. And so yeah, I remember everything about that.
Do you remember the second song?
No, I mean the second song was.
And I'm gonna keep going until we get to like the 100th song because
hilarious. The second song actually in that same year was "Bed" by Jay Holiday, which was a big hit for me. And then "Shawty is a 10" was a big hit, and then "Falsetto" was a big hit.
10.
Yeah, then it
That
just
was my
kept
shit.
going, and then "Single Ladies," and then "Baby" by Justin Bieber, and it just kept like.
Keep going. I want to see how many you can name.
Oh man, cut it out.
The
man.
big ones. The big ones that were the biggest songs. Can you think you can name them all?
Cut it out.
Name at least 10 more.
Cut it out.
This is amazing.
Oh my God. Just Fine by Mary J. Blige. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey. No Church in a While. Me, Jay. Holy Grail. Like, oh man, you just messing with me now.
Name one that you think.
Throw it in the bag.
I
almost forgot about throw it in the bag.
Oh
man,
fabulous.
Almost forgot about that. Oh wow.
See, you forget. You know you're doing it big when you forget about major hit records that you did.
Don't cut it out. Stop
Man.
it. You trying to take my thugness away. You got me over here blushing and shit.
Congratulations on the Menage a Trois.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And talk about the tour.
The tour, of course, you know, I'm everywhere. I'm LA, I'm San Francisco, Seattle, Charlotte, North Carolina, New York. And I just wanted to make sure that I supported the fans that actually like wake up and kick my ass every morning. It seems like in my DMs and in my like yo man, like what's up? Like you that rich? Like you just can't come outside and play? Like what's going on? And I really actually enjoy it, and I love these intimate environments where, especially when it's those 1,000-seaters, when everybody's up close, and that part, you know, I love because I know that those people are there out of love and not because somebody said, hey, have you heard so-and-so? Let's go and check it out, but they don't know anything about the artist. Like I know why the people who
they're there singing every lyric.
They're there because they know my middle name, which I hate. Yeah.
Which is?
I hate. I'm not telling you. It's horrible.
Mine's Andrew. I got one of them.
Oh, you good though?
Yeah,
Andrew works. What's up, Andrew?
What's going? What'd you say your middle name was? Right. Got it. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm Andrew. When you go back to Charlotte, which is, you know, not far, I guess it would be the nearest big city to where you grew up. Do you have, to this day, like relatives and people you grew up with hitting you asking about going to the show?
Yeah, uncles, his daughters, like, yeah, definitely. And I haven't done as many shows there. And it's really the super underlying part of it that's hard for me is my mom is buried there because she passed when I was 15. So that was like in 92. So I have a hard time even going. Like, it takes I have to rev it up, like get mentally like ready to go down that road to get there. And so that's the unfortunate part about it, because I think if that didn't happen in those events, like I'd be like, oh cool, let me go down here. I know my cousins are here. I know everybody's here, you know? And so that's always hard to do. But yeah, they still hit me up anyway. It was like, yeah, I know you're not feeling good, but yeah, I'm gonna need those tickets.
Right. Well, you got to turn that frown upside down when you go there, man. You got to look at it like, hey, mom is here.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a frown.
I know it's tough, man, but that's you got to try to look at the other side of it. 40 songs.
That's what it says.
40 songs on the project.
Yeah, that's about right. I was trying to see if y'all could last. I know I can.
You beat me to it. I was gonna hit you with the that's what she said.
She didn't see nothing.
Just bam.
She ain't hear nothing. See no evil, hear no evil.
40 songs now. I haven't had a chance to listen.
I know. Man, don't tell me you're intimidated.
I know. Is it a lot of pillow talking? Is there some up tempos? Is a little bit of I mean, I know it's a sex tape, so to speak, quote unquote.
Yeah, it's a lot of knowledge in there though about just relationships and just trying to understand the species of woman and man, like away from the politics of what's going on in the climate. Somebody asked me the other day, was like, well, the climate is like this. I was like, that's not going to stop men and women from having sex. Like, so, like, what are you just like not going to talk about it? Like,
well, what climate as in?
It's just the climate of
not like
men,
yeah.
men
I'm thinking
and women.
climate change has nothing to do. The
Well,
water, the ocean's
actually-
getting warmer.
Actually, a little bit, but that's another segment.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you can go deep. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Pause. I have a song about that.
On the single No Rappers Allowed,
Yes.
you say that you're not a rapper,
Mm-hmm.
but and the rest of the line is
I just fuck a lot.
what? Explain
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's self-explanatory. It's like,
Well, I mean, I want to know. I think the people want to hear you.
Well, I think the idea of what this has a lot of connotations in it. Like it's like literally the idea about what a rapper looks like, or what you think the thing is, or what's going on, and then the thing associated to R&B singers or whatever that is. It's like I'll pull up at a gas station and it's like somebody look at my car and the first thing they say is, oh, is that a rapper? It just happened to me, actually. We was just on the elevator on the way up here. And the girl was like, oh, is he a rapper? And I was like, exactly. My point. It's like, it looks like one. He's wearing all that rapper jewelry. Looks like, I think that's a rapper.
Or R&B jewelry.
Right, which was kind of like the point. So it was like about 3 things I was wrapped into that. Yeah, of course it's not.
Is that important to you to be distinguished as an R&B singer as opposed to a rapper?
But I just think that I'm more than either one of those things. Like, I think that I've set culture in a certain type of way that to just try to. That's why I don't even want the king of R&B thing. Like, I don't care about that. Like, you want me to go into like.
Well, when you got as much money as you have, I don't think I'd care about the title leader. I'd be like, call me whatever the fuck you want. Oh, I'm an asshole? I sure am. I sure am an asshole.
No, man, it's just the art to what I do, man. It's not a box you can put it in, like, as far as like the influence overall. And you know, the great thing that I thought would never happen is happening more and more now is the kids from the generation like right after me are now like, when they see me, say, oh man, I listened to Love Hate this many times before I made XYZ. Or yo, man, I did this, and there were things I was like, these, like, they're never gonna say like, that shit sounds like my shit. Like, that's my shit. You know that's my shit, right? And then now, and evidently I needed to be more patient and just give it time. And so now it's like, yo, the GOAT. And I'm like, yeah, right. That's me.
Dog, and you really, man, that's honestly, bro, I'm a huge fan. And you deserve, you know, when I was hearing about, you know, your pub deal situation, I said, man, that's you've written so many songs, you worked so hard, you work with so many different artists, and you've changed so many artists' careers. A lot of people don't understand that. Right. I think the average consumer, people within the music industry probably understand.
Yeah, definitely.
But the average consumer really, I don't think, has any idea how many he has zero idea how many careers that you've changed.
Yeah,
you made.
I mean, you can know that in one sentiment. There's this one girl that hit my page, and she was it was just a fan of Beyonce's, and she was like, man, my favorite records, Love on Top, blah 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 blah, and they were like all my records. And she said, the record, you know who I can't stand? It was like, and then the person was like, who? It was like, I can't stand Dream. It was like, and so the other person checked her and said, your top 10 Beyonce songs? Like, he did every one of the songs in the top 10 though. And then the girl said, oops, I'm sorry, Dream. And then I love when that happens though. It's amazing. Yeah. It's not like how it used to be. When I grew up, like, we just knew credits. Like, we knew who was doing what. Like, Quincy Jones was able to get from one place to another, but we know everything he did for everybody else. Right. And so if he walked in here right now and was like, yo, I want to play something, like, cool. Have at it. You know, it's like a constant fight because of that credit being, you know, is missing. You know, and you can't stand on like things that you've done that's great or just that have propelled, you know, other people that we love and that we look up to these heights and say, well, yeah, well, that person had something to do. Like, we know exactly who Smokey Robinson is, and we respect him when he talk. Like, so my conversation though has to be a lot more of that, all because he grew up in a time where he had credit for what he did.
You recently tweeted about the 21 Savage deportation.
Oh yeah, right.
What's break down some of the feelings you have?
Oh man, it's just a messed up situation in the country. Period. Like nobody's supposed to be here at the end of the day. Like I'm just so perplexed about the idea of laws when they come up with them, when they make them, and their idea behind them to immediately try to destroy something. Like that's all it's ever about. Like you take marijuana. It's like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna make sure that this many people are actually incarcerated, like for marijuana in the 80s, 90s. Like, you know, I got cousins, family, and stuff. It's like done years, like real years. And then, oh yeah, today we're gonna wake up and we're gonna start to figure out how to make it legal. After we've been in jail for 20 years for it, just because you felt like it, or just because there's money being made, or whatever the thing is. It's the same thing with legal immigration. Like it's the same exact thing until it really benefits you in the bottom line type of thing. It's like, oh, okay, well, you guys are breaking the law and you should go home. Like, yeah, no, everything can't be that black and white, and you can't always pick your circumstance and where you're gonna live. How you got to a place, and you know, he's a kid to me. Like I'm like, yo, you got here when you were 12, and you're trying to figure out what it's like. Oh yeah, we're gonna deport you back to. I don't care what that particular person did here. He wasn't like he was a full grown adult when he got here, and it's like, okay, yeah, you did X, Y, and Z. You got to go home. That may be a different story. He was 12. He just like what? Like no, yeah, we don't care. It's just against the law. Change the law.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, now he's out, you know, out on bail or bond, whatever, and you know, and then he's still got to go to the deportation hearing. So, yeah, our prayers are in the air for 21 Savage. Yeah. Speaking of, you mentioned being 12, and it reminded me of younger rappers, younger singers. Who are you feeling right now as far as writers and artists? And are there is there anybody in particular that you've heard? Some of the younger, you know, singers.
Her is really dope, of course. Like I don't think I need to say that now. Like everybody knows that. Summer Walker from Atlanta is really, really dope. I have an artist that's on Republic. Her name is Bria. I'm so happy for her right now. I was just literally signing off on her artwork for her first official single. Brent Fires, really dope.
Are you an LMA fan?
I am. Definitely. Shout out to Mustard too, because they took their time. It was really patient with what they were doing.
And now she got a Grammy.
Yeah.
Congratulations, LMA.
Yeah, congrats, definitely. Her and LMA, no pun intended.
How many Grammys do you have?
4.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, what's gonna be amazing is these 20 other ones I'm gonna get.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Is there a particular process that you have when you sit down and make a song? Do you take an instrumental and write to the instrumental?
It doesn't matter.
Do you sometimes have a melody in your head?
Doesn't matter. I have a phone full of voice voice notes. Somebody can send a track over. It doesn't matter. Like I think we just went through some night before last or last night. Was that last night? Was that yesterday? I was cutting. Do too much stuff. Yeah, I was cutting yesterday to some ASAP Rocky stuff. Also some what else did I do? Some Kalani stuff, and this one other person, I forget exactly who it was. But it was like 5 songs in like about an hour.
And it was you coming up with the melodies to the existing
tracks. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it works that way. Fancy, one of my records and one of my favorite records that I have, I started on the piano.
Wait, which Fancy?
There's only one.
The Swiss Beats?
No.
See, there's not only one.
No, there's only one. I love you, Swiss.
You fancy, huh? No. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
No. I made fancy to say when nobody was saying fancy. You just forgot. I can't believe you, Phil.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you.
I can't, bro. You got a million songs.
I can't believe you don't. I can't believe you right now.
Million songs.
Everybody right now is cursing you out. Like, yo,
Probably.
You do not remember the 6-minute and 40-second version of Dreams Fancy. Like, yo, where's your girl? You dating right now? You single?
Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I actually had that question for you.
Yeah. I'm married, so I know what I'm doing. But what about you?
There's a special individual in my life.
Okay, so right now they know that you don't know what fancy is, and I don't know how your Valentine's is going to go tomorrow. I promise you he'll know the song by the time it's time.
We don't celebrate Valentine's.
Y'all
Absolutely
don't?
Not. Nope.
You don't celebrate Valentine's? Why not?
I think I'm just scarred from Valentine's, just from, you know how it is, bro.
What?
I mean, of course you know how it is.
What you mean?
You know, I'm not going to try to speak for you, but I'll tell you what I mean for me.
Okay.
I think I'm scarred for years of like, here comes Valentine's Day, and I'm dating like 4 or 5 girls, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, how am I gonna do this? So I just start coming up with shit like weeks before, and then I'm like a bear in hibernation for weeks after. So it's not like I just missed.
So you just a player.
The day. I've toned it down to the point where I'm not anymore.
So you should accept it now and just be like, oh, cool, I'm gonna have fun on this day. You putting too much.
You know what, man?
into it.
I'm just gonna go listen to Fancy all day tomorrow on Valentine's Day. That's what I'm gonna do.
That'll work. That too.
Who have you not worked with? This is a better one. Who have you not worked with that you're like, fuck, man, I really want to work with him or her?
Oh man.
Is there even anyone?
Yeah, of course there is.
Come on, man.
So a lot of the new guys I haven't worked with yet, but that'll probably come in time. But I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the ones.
Oh,
There's
no,
not really.
honestly, I wasn't talking about
Alicia
anybody.
Keys was like one of my faves that I wanted to work with, and we just worked. We did the Raise a Man record that she just released the other day, and we did like 4 more records on this new album that she has, that she's working on, and so that.
How is it working with Alicia?
Amazing, so talented, man.
I go way back
talented.
with her, but obviously I've never worked with her.
Super talented, and
Man.
it was just I couldn't believe. Neither one of us could
That's
believe
gotta
that
be
we
a
hadn't
dream.
worked. Yeah, we hadn't worked. That's come on.
Man, you're
That's
living
why he doesn't like Valentine's.
Man, you're living the dream, man.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Hey,
This is
man.
crazy.
Original.
Every
over
time I
here,
get to
man.
the golf course, hey, I'm just out here living the dream. Like, yeah, man. Okay, no.
Who else would you name if you could name somebody that you think is the king of R&B, whether it's of past or who is that person to you that you're just like, man, that's the king of R&B?
Oh man, probably for me it would be Otis Redding,
Okay.
and followed by Sam Cooke. Smokey Robinson actually is in that place as well.
Man, you're an old soul. When you were coming up, were you listening to music in the home?
Oh yeah,
With-
along with right beside something even more precious, which was the ass whippings I was getting at the same time. So while Marvin
ass
Gaye and
whoopings
everybody,
to Sam Cooke.
yeah, bingo, yeah, you got Marvin Gaye going on. Come here, boy. Yeah, it was going on simultaneously. So it's like they was beating the music and soul into me.
That's hilarious.
I enjoyed it.
Getting your ass beat to Sam
I
Cooke.
was living the dream.
Now, if you would with your girl Sam Cooke comes on and you expect an ass whooping.
Well, yeah, I kind of do a little bit. It's still in there. It's a little knee-jerk reaction at first. It's kind of like you and Valentine's Day. It's like, I'm safe.
Can't do it, man.
I'm safe.
Me and Valentine's Day are not related in any way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Nope. Where do you see yourself? You know, obviously you have your own label. I mean, you've collected very handsomely off your publishing. I mean, you're in a good place in life right now. Where do you get your motivation from? Where is your at this point?
I just literally want to do film and write movies and just make people forget that I ever did music. Because if I can do that, that means that.
Are you on your Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, I'm on my.
Because you know that's what he said when he retired. He said, "If I can make people forget that I played basketball."
Yeah, that's what it is. Like I think that's the only other step in if you've dominated a certain spot. Like that's the only other step. Like music, of course, for me would just spew out no matter how. Like I can't stop this part of it. which is probably why I don't take chances on those super big records, because creatively I'm trying to get other visuals out of my head that need to come out and need to come to fruition, you know. And so if I could do that same Ice Cube, you know, thing that he did, and not more so about being in front of the cameras, but just more so about writing those scripts and producing those movies that I feel like could be great, then that'll be good. I need some Emmys to go along with, you know, Emmys and some Oscars.
Emmys and some Grammys.
Oscars and, yeah, all that stuff.
What is do you have a process that you go about when you come up with a movie concept? Like, how do you?
I just start writing it. I just started writing it based on feeling. And it's already, I think the hardest thing to do is put a story into 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which is what I've done my whole life. So to be able to elaborate, I'm finding it easier.
Because you got more time.
Got more time. So, yeah, I'm like an hour 30 to an hour and 45. I'm good.
Right.
I get to go down to every detail, be the Virgo that we both know that we are. Yeah, that's awesome.
The perfectionist to a
Bingo.
fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but not to a fault. Not when you balling.
Yeah, not for you. It hasn't been to a fault. Let's just go ahead and hash that out again about how rich you are, man.
Go cut it out.
Man.
My casa.
Don't say that, because I'll be up in there eating shit.
You see, I didn't finish it. I said my casa. I didn't say the second part.
I like this guy in a weird way. Are you ever gonna do another album that's not a bedroom type album? Because I'm
working on one. Yeah, I'm working on a couple.
I like when you do the up tempos, man.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, that's it's not hard. It just depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends on how I'm feeling. I check the mood of everybody. It felt like everybody needed to slow shit down, so I slowed shit down. I'm like that person.
Well, that doesn't exist anymore.
What you mean?
Back in the
slow
day,
stroke.
So back in the day when we were growing up, okay, we're gonna take it back.
Okay.
There was Silk. There was
Good Love by
yeah,
Rock
and then there was Ready for the World. I mean, I'm taking it way back. There was slow jams.
I know.
Okay, I had to say it.
I know.
You don't. So that's why I say it's a good time, because you don't. That really doesn't exist anymore.
Well, I mean, what happens is
especially on the radio.
At some particular point, the kids took the culture from any adults that go out to make money every day to try to enjoy themselves. So now, if you're like 27, basically, you're on the cuff now.
Right.
You're 27. You went to work all week. It's Saturday. Now you got to go into a club with a 21-year-old and hope you don't get in a fight.
Right.
Yeah, that's your life now. I feel bad for you. That's what happens when the night scenes turns all the way to hip-hop, and there's because it used to be a balance. It would be, that's what rap is, hip-hop is this, and then there'd be Jodeci night Friday or Saturday. So I blame all the DJs for that.
Right.
Because they just won't drop a slow record in the middle of rap. It's like they think the crowd is going to like throw something at them. I have no idea what it is. I'm like, can you just drop? I remember literally being a teen in the skating ring. You could, rap was out, everybody's doing it. Yeah, cool. That's what's up. Great. And it's just drop fiending in the middle of the floor, and everybody be like, woo.
Oh, yeah. I still do that.
I don't know if you do that, Felli.
No, I absolutely do, and I get
people
are looking at me like I'm crazy. I had the owner of a club about
what's the guy-girl ratio?
A month ago, probably 60-40 with favoring the girls.
And the girls don't get see they. It's a
okay, so let me tell you,
different woman.
Everybody did their thing
when it comes to music,
but the people who worked at the club were looking at me like the light guy and the opening DJ who was still chilling. So the owner came up and he was like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I was like, just trust me on this. Trust me on this.
Man.
And I played, and I let the song play out. I didn't play.
I think you should try just a couple.
What you're talking about is back in the day, you'd play 2 or 3 in a row, and then you go back to up tempo.
Yeah.
So I played one, and then I did it again at the end of the night. And back at the old school house parties, you would end the night with nothing but like 5, 6 slow jams. Right. Probably maybe like even 20, 30.
Because that's when you're trying to get the date. You're trying to hook it right there. You're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you doing later on in the night? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to come through.
And I always tell club owners, like, just trust me on this. You're going to filter the crowd out slowly. There won't be any fights. It's, you feel me? So check this out. at the end of the night, the manager came up to me. He goes, man, we did more at the bar tonight. And I said, you're welcome. Because what happens is people leave to go to the bar. Some stay and dance. Some shit. I kind of know what I'm doing. But these, like you said, nowadays, it's just a night full of this. Nonstop.
Yeah, it's just like, boom, boom, boom. It's like, yo.
And
first of all, the artists who do that don't even like it. So it's like I'm totally in love with the Migos, right?
Right.
They literally will probably say, "Yeah, we want a slow jam like at the end of the night." Like,
and they can do it.
I want that. And so that's what just kind of hurts my spirit. Maybe you should take like a couple weekends, Phil, and just have your good old nice slow jams night.
A slow jam party
right here with Power, and just say, you know what we're gonna do? We're only actually playing. We're gonna start with Otis Redding, and we're gonna walk it all the way through to the top.
See, I like the old school Otis Redding stuff, but I would take it back. Like I grew up on the first Key Sweat album.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I would do the Key Sweat, the
Nobody
Ready for the World.
Who can
No, that was the third album.
Nobody.
That was third album. Second album. No, that was third album. That was third album.
You know what I'm saying.
Second album was I'll Give All My Love. The first album had to Make It Last Forever.
I'll give all my love to you. Yeah.
And if you need me, baby, I'll come running only to you.
See, that's all. See how you felt right then? You need to put that shit in the club. Stop fucking around. Look at it. He know all the shit. So you just playing the game. You're not even making people fall in love out here. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's what your natural gift is. You just throwing it away. And you don't like Valentine's. That's probably why. Now I figured it out.
If you listen to any song I've ever produced, it has soul and melodics in it.
That's true. I give you that.
There's never been a song that doesn't, no, it'll never happen. So, bro, congrats on everything, man. Congrats
Thank you so much,
on all, man. You just,
Thank you for having
you're
me.
very blessed, bro. Hopefully we get to hang out a little bit more. Hopefully we can go over to
Hey,
the
man,
UK.
whenever you...
We got to go give Merc a hard time.
We can definitely give Merc a hard time.
In the UK.
Please.
If y'all missed it earlier, we share one of the same managers.
Yes, we could definitely give Merc a hard time. Please.
Go over there, and Merc got a new house now, thanks to you. Yeah. So I kind of owe you a lot in a weird way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate it
because
I'm sure
our manager help us.
Yeah, he's thinking better. He's feeling good. He wakes up. I have a great idea, Phil. Good. Yeah, that's how things work. You're living the dream.
Literally. Love, bro.
Love. Thank you so much for having me.
Man.